We are ready for change in medicine. Dr. K here, ICU doc, with my little pup Coco. Coco, turn around. Coco, turn around. Anyways, listen, just got back from the new Brunswick Medical Society Summit, and I can't tell you how reinvigorating it was to see a group of physicians that were excited and dedicated to transforming healthcare. I got to speak to many docs, got to speak briefly with the premier, Premier Holt. Shout out to Premier Holt, game changer right there. Ultimately, what was exciting was that many physicians are reluctant for change. I find our medicine, we're slow to adopt, we're slow to look at things in a different manner. And what I found exciting was people recognizing the need for a different approach to health, and they're also open to people with different perspectives. We had a cardiologist that had a private clinic on longevity, and they had me there talking about the importance of preventative health and wellness. And I don't know, just gave me some optimism about like we can actually move forward in the profession. But this is something that we collectively, not only is the population keen on moving the needle, but the medical community, at least what I saw in New Brunswick, was keen on it. And so, I mean, actions always speak louder than words, and we'll see how things materialize. But man, was that a refreshing approach. And I mean, my bias on the preventative health side it's clear. Like, I think this is the path forward. It's clear to me that if we start talking on more on the preventative health side, that we're going to see some less people requiring acute care and needs. We're going to have more people getting through tough ailments because they have that, as I like to call that, body armor, that they'll become more resilient. But the question is, and we'll continue to have these discussions, how do we democratize this? How do we make sure everybody and their mother has access to preventative health measures? And I know we're doing this at MindStride with trying to at least get people assessed and get them on the right path. We'll have a link below in the show notes, but to me, it's a start. And I know this is repetitive for a lot of y'all, but this idea of just let's do everything in our power to make it a cultural shift. Let's make it a cultural shift where we're thinking about preventative and focusing on it. Because if you think about it, what we could do at scale, if we're really serious about it, having more walkable cities, having a more play structures, having more exercise gyms outdoors, like we see in Europe and other places. Like we do have a little bit in Ottawa here. Getting the kids moving more during school, allowing more playtime, allowing more emphasis on moving the body, stand-up desks, like providing the kids with actual nutritious nutrition breaks as opposed to just the processed stuff. Think about the PRESS framework at scale, where we talk about purpose, stress management, nutrition, exercise, and social connection at scale. Because in my opinion, if we start talking about this at whether it's nursing homes, whether it's retirement communities, whether it's schools, whether it's in the workforce, let me tell you something. Balso Hard University, it's going to make a difference. I don't know why I said Balso Hard University, but it's something that I think needs to be mentioned more frequently in life. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, guys, just a quick little blurb on that trip that I had. I love speaking in front of people, but especially MDs, because then you feel like you're in a group that can amplify. So let me know what you're thinking about in terms of how we can scale that preventative message in the comments below. Otherwise, stay beautiful, stay fresh, and stay dynamic. And Coco says peace too. Where are you, Coco? Peace.